Thank you for joining me for innate astrology. We're going to take a look at the energies that will be affecting us for March 22nd through March 27th. On March 22nd, Ceres is retrograde in Virgo. Now, that could have you a little anxious or concerned about your health or how you're treating your body, your overall physical well being. It could have you feeling like you're just out of your routine and nothing is coming together, that it's more difficult than it should be. But it is an energy that will pass fairly quickly. On the 23rd, Pluto will move into Aquarius, and that is a much anticipated transition and much talked about in the world of astrology. I will be putting up a video for that on the evening of the 22nd. It will definitely have a profound effect on each of us individually, as well as how we interact with the collaborative. Now, on the 23rd, also, we will have Mercury trining Lilith, but we will have Venus squaring Lilith. This is going to have us thinking back or revisiting experiences in our life that have made us feel betrayed or sacrificed. It may have us feeling rebellious, but Mercury trining Lilith at the same time will help our minds work through that with ease. It will help us round off the sharp edges of those past experiences. The moon will also be in Taurus, so it is a good time for pampering yourself, for a bubble bath and some delicious food. And let the trine of Mercury and Lilith help you move through the emotions and the thoughts about those experiences that have made you feel that perhaps you were not enough or that you were in some way sacrificed. The trine energy brings a natural flow, and it helps you, with Mercury involved, let your mind move through those thoughts and emotions and begin to release, begin to let them heal and to move past them. Now, on the 25th, we have Mars moving into Cancer. Check my notes. I don't script any of these videos. That's why you'll often hear me pause for a moment. I try to let the message that should come through come to me. But I do make notes about things that are important. So on the 25th, Mars into Cancer. Now this will have you feeling very impassioned about what home is to you. Now, it could literally be time for a good spring clean, um, rearranging your home. You're going to have a lot of energy involved in what happens within your actual home. It could have you looking for a new home. This energy could help you realize that perhaps where you are does not support the authentic you and lifestyle that you want to create. So it could help you make that step to find something that fits you better, that's more conducive to the lifestyle that you want to create. But at the very least, it will have you very, very protective of your home and what feels like home to you. It might not just be the physical home. It could be the places and people that feel like home. So it will have you moving into that nurturing energy of Cancer with a lot of passion and excitement. And will have you wanting to really put into your home environment what you are at your core. So there's going to be a lot of energy surrounding your home life and your home environment when Mars moves into Cancer. Now, on the 26th, we have the moon moving into Gemini, and we have Mercury conjunct Chiron. Mercury conjunct Chiron will have us thinking about the Chiron wound. Now, that is what we seem to carry with us throughout our life that causes us a feeling of discomfort or what feels like it minimalizes who we are. Depending on where you have Chiron in your natal chart, the sign that rules that house will help you understand what that wound is based in. Mercury conjunct Chiron will have us thinking about that, feeling that deeply. It'll be really strong on our minds, and we may want to speak about it with people that we are close to. And with the moon and Gemini at the same time, that is also moon and Gemini has the mind bringing in information and processing it and wanting to give it back out. Gemini is the messenger. It is taking in information and then giving it back out to others. So the moon being there with Mercury conjunct Chiron is going to have us very deeply thinking about what it is that may have been affecting us our entire life, possibly holding us back or making us feel that we can't quite reach the pinnacle that we are striving for. So again, it's time to let your mind move through those thoughts. Being the moon in Gemini, it will help you look at them with a new perspective. Maybe step back and be able to process those emotions and feelings with a little less emotion and more critical discernment. Now, on the 27th, Mercury and Jupiter will be conjunct. Now, Jupiter will expand that perception of that Chiron wound. It will also help you create a new philosophy about those feelings. Jupiter is the teacher, the sage. Jupiter being there can help you get a deeper understanding of what that Chiron wound is for you and how it can be processed in a way that it's allowed to be released. And with Chiron being in Aries, this very well may be a wound that involves how you're perceived by the world or how you perceive yourself. The new moon energy in Aries that began on the 21st is all about stepping into a fully authentic version of yourself and presenting that to the world in order to be able to find the people and experiences that are meant to help you fulfill your destiny. Now, that energy can help with moving through that Chiron wound that you may have and help you release things that are interfering with your authenticity or that make you feel that you can't step into the world and be fully authentic. There's a video about the Aries new moon up on the channel if you would like to watch. Overall this week, our minds are going to be very busy. We're going to be thinking a lot about the things that have been inhibiting us from being who we know we are supposed to be. Things that have been inhibiting us, whether it be physical behaviors or emotional patterns. But those things that stay with us in the back of our mind that make us feel like we are not enough as we are, and that we cannot be fully authentic and be accepted in that energy out in the world. So be gentle with yourself this week and do a lot of pampering while the moon is in Taurus, and let your mind calmly move through those emotions that may come up. Thank you for joining me.